unchanging and true. I can give you the ocean, deep and tender devotion. I can give you the mountains, pools of shimmering blue. Flowers for a king, all this I bring to you. When I was young, my foolish fancies used to make a great mistake. But now a little love, a little living has changed my ways and taught me and brought me the joy of giving. I can give you the starlight, love unchanging and true. And tender devotion, I can give you the mountains, pools of shimmering blue. Call and I shall be all you ask of me, music in spring, flowers for a king, all these I well, good morning and welcome to the Ivor Novello showcase. I'm delighted to be singing this music. I've sung it for a long time. It is beautiful music. Ivor Novello was born in Cardiff, and he was born in 1893. And he was born to Madam Clara Novello Davis, who was a celebrated singing teacher. And he became famous really around 1914 with the publication of his song "Keep the Home Fires Burning," which I'm going to sing next, and I'd like you very much please to join me in the chorus of that. So he really made his name then, and then obviously went on to much greater things. He became a Hollywood film star. And he published many songs and also composed many musicals as well, some of which are still performed from time to time, not as frequently as they were in his heyday, but his music goes on and on and on. And there's even a prize named after him, the Ivor Novello Song Prize, which strangely enough is presented at each Brits Awards. Popular, obviously very popular music, quite different to Ivor Novello's music, but nevertheless it is a very prestigious music award to have. So the next item is "Keep the Home Fires Burning," and as I said, please join in the chorus, in the refrain, the chorus. They were summoned from the hillside, they were called in from the glen, and the country found them ready at the stirring call for man. Let no tears add to their hardship as the soldiers passed along, and although your heart is breaking, make it sing this cheery song. Keep the home fires burning while your and we gave our glorious laddies unabated to the less. For no gallant son of Britain to a foreign yoke shall bend, and no Englishman is silent to the sacred call of friend. Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Throw your lads afar away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark cloud shining. Turn the cloud out inside out till the boys come home. Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lads are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark cloud shining. Turn the dark cloud inside out till the boys come home. Thank you. Thank you. When I was practicing that, I thought that it had some interesting overtures which resonate at the present moment, really, if you think about some of the words and the upcoming EU referendum. Yes, some interesting thoughts there. Obviously a completely different scenario, but nevertheless, a lot of patriotism. So, and next, another song, very famous, We'll Gather Lilacs. It was Margaret Thatcher's favourite song, apparently. She was quoted as saying, but we won't hold that against her. And I'd like you to join in the chorus bits, please, if you feel so inclined. Although you're far away and life is sad and grey, I have a scheme, a dream for you. I'm thinking, dear, of you and all I meant to do when we're together, you and I. We'll soon forget our care and pain and find such lovely things to share again. We'll gather lilacs in the spring again and walk together down an English lane until our hearts have learned to sing again. When you come home once more, and in the evening by the firelight's glow, you'll hold me close and never let me go. Your eyes will tell me all I want to know when you come home once more. We learn to love anew the simple joys we knew and share together night and day. We'll watch without a sigh the moments speeding by when life is free and hearts are gay. My My dream is here for you to share, and in my heart my dream becomes a prayer. We'll gather lilacs in the spring again, and walk together down an English lane, until our hearts have learned to sing again. When you come home once more, and in the evening by the firelight's glow, I'll hold you close and never let you go. Your eyes will tell me all I want to know. When you come home once more. A few more facts about Ivor Novello. So he remained in this country for many years. He was very successful at this point because of the publication of Keep the Home Fires Burning. He helped to entertain the troops in France in 1915, and then he actually became a sub-lieutenant in the Royal Naval Air Service on board HMS Crystal Palace in that year. And he was commissioned at that point to write music for Theodore & Co., part composer of a company called Seesaw. In 1919, he composed Who's Hooper, a musical comedy, and he starred in a film called The Call of the Blood, which made him a star at this point. Then he continued appearing in films. He appeared in The Yellow Jacket, and at that point he then signed his first contract with Gainsborough Pictures Limited in 1926. So, and next I would like to sing for you My Dearest Dear, another very famous song that he composed for one of his musical theatre productions. My dearest dear, if I could say to you in words as clear as when I play to you, you'd understand how slight the shadow that is holding us apart. So take my hand, I'll lead the way for you, a little waiting and you reach my heart. Your lonely hours will spread their wings and fly. The passing shores will only pass you by. If you can trust me, trust the secret in my song. When love is true, the road is never long. My dearest dear, if I could say to you in words as clear as when I play to you, you'd understand how slight the shadow that is holding us apart. So take my hand, I'll lead the way for you, a little waiting and you one of my mother's favourites, actually, isn't it? My Dearest Dear. She wants me, I normally wouldn't do this, but she wants me to apologise for the keyboard. She'd much rather have a piano, but of course this is a library, so we don't really expect to have a piano here. So why isn't there a baby grand in this?
Sort it out.
Yeah.
You come back, we'll have you a piano. We can do it.
My mother's been accompanying me for years. Thanks to her, I'm actually standing here singing because she encouraged me to sing. And I tease her and call her accompanist to the stars. So
and paid, I might
yes.
add.
Oh, no, you're not supposed to sing. I said I'd share my cake with you.
Right.
So. Anyway, so, and the next item is going to be actually one of my favourites. It's Someday My Heart Will Awake. But just before that, I'd like to tell you a little more about Ivor Novello. So his fame is growing, and then in 1931 he works in Hollywood for the first time. But then he does return to London, and he works between London and Hollywood. And he is also acting in plays, not only composing, not only acting. What a multi-talented man he was. And he's from Cardiff. I am from Cardiff. So these two aren't, but I'm from Cardiff. So I'm very proud of Ivor. Of course, you can see his house opposite St David's Hospital. It has a plaque on the wall. And there's a wonderful bronze statue of him in Cardiff Bay, near my second home, the Wales Millennium Centre. It is worth looking at, actually. I think it's particularly lovely. And then he continues writing marvellous shows. Glamorous Night. Many of these were performed in Drury Lane at the Theatre Royal. So Glamorous Night, Careless Rapture, Crest of the Wave. He also writes a play called Comédienne. Then The Dancing Years in 1939. Another one, I actually don't know this, Arc de Triomphe, which is performed in the Phoenix Theatre on November the 9th. Then Perchance to Dream, King's Rhapsody, these are all so well known, aren't they? And then finally, Gaze the Word. That was his last composition. Oh, and also, just to say, because this is interesting, he also wrote most of his lyrics, but these lyrics, for Someday My Heart Will Awake, were written by Christopher Hassel. I don't know much about him. I should research him a bit more, and then next time I can tell you more. But interestingly, he's written the lyrics for this, whereas most of the others are written by Ivor Novello.
Showing the skies golden with rapture. Maybe this gentle refrain someday will echo again, bringing my lover's caress, beating my heart, say yes. Lazy heart, the leaves of summer fall and die, but still you drift along the stream, not even troubled by a dream. The birds are mating, but while you're waiting, time slips by. Someday my heart will awake, someday the morning will break, music will open my eyes, showing the skies golden with rapture. Maybe this gentle
it's a bit early in the day for top B flat. So there we are.
Right.
Anyway, thank you very much for being a lovely audience, and it's a pleasure to be here supporting this great library and all the staff here in their efforts to keep the library open. They do an absolutely marvellous job, and thank you for asking us, and we've thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sure you'll agree that that was amazing. Alison's got a lot stacked against her here with a very low ceiling. It's not perfect at all.
It's not quite like the Wales Millennium Centre.
I do apologise, and sadly we don't have a drinks licence, so you've only got water. Alison obviously does this professionally and does charge for this, but she has been marvellous about this, and that she hasn't charged because she believes strongly about
my fee is enormous, so you couldn't possibly afford me.
Well, this is my only friend who, when she opens her mouth, makes me cry every single time. So it was just marvellous, and to have your mum along as well, and good old Ian doing the key part was wonderful. So please join me again in giving her a good round of applause.